I feel the cocky.
Okay.
Right when you
I'm glad you understood that when I sent that to you. Oh, I feel the cocky.
I'm so nervous.
First time doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all. What's up, my boys? Tyler, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well.
Nice. Check DM. Johnny, how are you doing today?
Fantastic.
Nice. Check DM. Kevin, my man, how you doing today?
I'm all right.
Welcome back, y'all.
Okay.
It's another week of the Colored Mics podcast. It's me, your boy, Randy. You already know who these fucks are. I just said their names. Do it again.
Oh.
And here's to another week of the Colored Mics podcast, the best podcast for the average listener. You're average, we're average. Let's make some money.
Get some snaps going. Get some snaps going.
That's funny.
Who's snapping really fast this time? I can't keep up.
I'm doing like 2 offbeats, so it makes it seem like I'm snapping faster.
And the rings are going too. The rings are going
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. I didn't see you
you
much of a
fighting?
big ring guy.
I'm not a big ring guy. He's the only 2
You
I
just
own.
gay?
You're just gay?
Whoa.
Wow. You're coming from my head for
I'm
man.
kidding. It was me behind that comment.
I was like, what
You
was
can't
worse?
catch a break anymore.
I can't catch a break, man, between getting harassed on
It was
Instagram.
a joke. Look,
Thank you.
Which rings you got on?
I beg your pardon?
Which
not
ring?
your friendship ring.
Yeah, I know. I noticed.
I noticed you don't have a ring on either.
They don't fit anymore.
Sick excuse.
Y'all, let this be a lesson. Lower your sodium intake.
Sodium makes you swell, right? Your fingers
Yeah.
swell?
Yeah.
Dang.
They said that if you eat one order of Chick-fil-A, your finger be fat.
Y'all should get instead of friendship rings, y'all should get like friendship G strings.
Dude, that's actually pretty fire.
I thought you could say cock rings.
You guys are so...
See, you just made things weird by saying that.
You know, I'm going to give Johnny a pass because he made it weird first.
Did he, though?
Did I?
I think he did.
I don't think so.
Because
Friends, they get matching clothes sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're talking about
Cock
matching
rings?
sex toys?
No.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
insane.
weird.
I'm not saying he wasn't weird. I'm saying he...
Tyler
made it
wants
first.
matching cock rings.
I don't.
He said it.
I didn't,
He said
I
it.
didn't say that.
And Johnny wants it too.
I didn't say that, like, at all.
We'll stick with the G strings.
Can guys even wear G-strings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What kind of question is that?
No, because I'm just... Okay, paint the picture. What's a G-string? Because I think I have a different, like...
What do you think it is?
It's a string shaped in the letter G.
Shut your...
What do you think a G string
I
is?
think a G-string is like a bikini, but it's like very...
And this is why men aren't allowed to think anymore. Stop thinking.
is that not it?
You're an idiot.
Is that not it?
I didn't,
Tell him what
I
it
don't
is,
know.
Kevin.
Come on, tell me what it is.
Okay, so it's like a little. You never seen a G string, bro?
Don't answer my question with a question.
Okay, no, okay. So imagine the front, right? Little triangle to cover your pecker, and then just a string coming up the back.
Oh, see, I thought it was a string on
Back.
both sides. That's why I was like, how does a guy wear a G-string?
Bro.
I thought it meant like it went up like the... You know, like a woman, and it just kind of like up the middle?
Depending on the size of your package, the truck might not be able to hold what's in the front, but there's like a little triangle.
Okay, no, I get it.
I remember
And then-
going to like souvenir shops in like Florida or something like that, and you just see like the candy G-strings.
What souvenir shops did you go to? Was the back of a Spencer's in Florida?
No,
Forget
like,
souvenir, just a sex
they-
shop.
You
Why are you laughing? You used to see them
That's
too.
just so funny.
Did you see them?
No.
Because you guys are
We
brothers.
used to laugh about them all the time.
Making experiences for me that I don't even remember.
It's the same place I got my Netflix and chill shirt.
Spencer's.
No, it wasn't Spencer. It was
Okay.
a souvenir shop in like I think Jacksonville, Florida, or some shit.
So you had that Netflix and chill shirt, right? Did you ever wear that when you had like a girl over and y'all were like watching movies?
No.
He had Hulu on.
Netflix is a little expensive right now.
No, I have never worn that on a date.
Why?
Because I dress up. Like back in the day, I used to dress up a lot.
To Netflix and chill?
Yeah, man, you get the button shirt. You're like,
Wow.
Wait, no, he was actually. That's what you're asking, right?
Yeah,
To
when
watch
you-
Netflix.
Yeah.
yeah,
You dressed up in a button shirt.
That's crazy.
That's
yeah, just to unbutton it.
That's more steps though when you get to the chill part.
Yeah.
And what if it gets hot
No,
Yeah.
honestly, you
Like,
start sweating.
during
you
the
got,
Netflix part?
you got the sweat stains right there. What?
Yeah, but like,
You would really wear a button up to like a something that you know is going to be a sexual encounter.
Well,
You're in your bedroom.
We should go eat before then. So yeah.
Oh, and you like to eat at Cheesecake Factory.
But like when you go home, so like, what? Did you say Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory.
I like cheesecake.
Women don't like to eat there, remember? We spoke about this last season.
Along with the other like.
Not for a
was
date.
crazy
A date with the boys is fine.
They were both fine,
Yeah.
for sure.
because you remember whenever. I don't know if this was I saw it on TikTok or it was at the Nate Jackson comedy show, but they were asking us like that about that fancy restaurant people were talking about, like Rio or Cheesecake Factory, and everyone's like Cheesecake Factory.
That's got to be racist.
Wait, what was the question that he asked? Which one's better?
Yeah, it was like, I don't know if,
That was at the Nate Jackson show.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like Cheesecake Factory or like this spot in Atlanta that like this couple went to.
Yeah, it's like Rio or something like that,
Never heard of it before.
which is like a steakhouse, and everyone's like Cheesecake Factory.
I feel like people want to say Cheesecake Factory is good, but it's when you're in the dating scene and you know the women that you're dating.
I just think that it's been overdone. That's why women don't like it. It's because they go there so often.
no,
maybe.
I don't go there.
I don't think
I can
so.
count on my hands how many times I've
Yeah,
been there.
I've been to Cheesecake Factory,
But I'm
one
not
time.
a woman.
You're not. One
Because
time. That's for
think
your
about
birthday.
it, like, or every time you take a girl out once to a place, somebody, if that was your first date, multiple people probably thought about that as a first date spot. And then if she's just dating, like just hopping from one dude to another,
What are you insinuating
That's a
here?
big assumption
That's what I'm
right
saying.
there.
What are you insinuating?
think about it.
If she's a hoe,
if I take a girl to the first date to Cheesecake Factory, and then she doesn't end up being with me, and then she's like go date somebody else, and they take her on a first date to Cheesecake Factory, it'll be a one-time thing for the guy, but for her,
I see what you're saying.
it'll be like multiple.
I get that, but I just feel like I don't feel like there's many dudes out there like first date Cheesecake Factory.
I mean,
Like,
I'd probably go like zip lining.
Yeah, we spoke about this like,
Yeah.
last season. We were like, "Where's your first date restaurant?" I said like ramen or Korean barbecue or something.
And his restaurant is zip lining.
Yeah, they serve good food there. Apparently, idiot.
What? They do.
They do.
Yeah.
You know, hot dog at your
Yeah,
slice.
zip and eat, bro. Zip and eat.
At the very end, there's just a hot dog, your face down.
There's checkpoints of a guy with a plate, like serving food, kind of like at the Brazilian Steakhouse. You just zip by. Thank you.
Oh, but speaking of serving food though, and this is kind of like a nice segue. England got voted the second worst country.
I was surprised they didn't
When
get
it-
first. Y'all really suck.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
You've seen the food, all right?
That's crazy.
You
I've lived
experienced
there.
that
I
first.
lived there.
Exactly.
I lived there.
Exactly.
When you
Oh,
go to
are you
get a
talking about-
Chinese,
Are you talking about
Right.
food or like the service?
It was just the country in
The food.
general. Like
Oh.
worst place to live apparently. Like outside, I think it's like
yeah,
the
I
first
believe
world No, I believe it too. I lived there.
exactly.
I was just thinking it was crazy though that other people came to the same conclusion I did because I only lived there for like 10 and change or whatever, and you have your diehard people who live in England like, oh, I love England, I don't ever want to leave.
At least our schools.
Exactly. At least our schools don't look like target practice or whatever. So it was crazy seeing that there was a giant ass poll, and it was like the first or second that England got, and it kind of broke my heart though because I like to talk shit about the country, right? But I lived there. I was born there.
Yeah.
It's like if someone
it's
was
like one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna talk about it.
yeah,
'cause I live there.
exactly. I'm gonna talk shit about it, but then when someone else is like, yeah, England sucks, I'm like, hold on a second. You
watch your mouth.
What you watch your
That's
tone?
what we do in the U.S.
Yeah.
Anybody talk shit about the U.S., that's it. You're
Yeah.
done for.
Yeah,
Can't
but we
hate when
can
you're
talk
outside
about
the
it,
club.
yeah.
We're gonna turn your schools into. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
wild.
just kidding.
Terrible.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But no, it included the cuisine as well in terms of like what made the country like shit, I guess.
Yeah, somebody said if you go to there and get a Chinese, it's not good. The Chinese food isn't good.
Okay,
Yeah, but Chinese
Yo,
food here is not that good either.
hold on.
No, I know that.
It's better than England.
Hold on.
But
hold on.
that- yeah.
I feel like I gotta come to the defense of the.
All right, defend the motherland.
That's what I'm saying. Like I still feel like I'm like don't talk shit about England because I'm because I'm English. But the Chinese food that I used to eat when I was there, right? I used to travel back and forth from London to New York.
Yeah, Panda Express doesn't count, bro.
I didn't know what Panda Express
It didn't
was.
exist
It
over
didn't
there.
exist. That's what I'm saying. But I used to travel back and forth, and I used to have Chinese food in New York, and I used to have Chinese food in London.
New York.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Okay. But
hot.
the Chinese food over there, we used to go to this Chinese buffet after church on Sunday, like at least a couple times every other month or whatever. And it was called Hapli. And the Chinese food was actually pretty good there.
What did they serve?
You know,
What did they serve?
A Chinese.
Chinese food, you know. Well, you know,
Why do you guys say a Chinese?
the Western version. I never said that. There's like a.
I remember him saying that you said that one time.
Yeah, it's like a joke. Like, you know?
Like when he was like saying that he'd rather choose a Viper over the Charger, that was the joke.
No, don't.
No, I feel like when he said like this Chinese food and stuff like that, it's kind of like when you go to a Chinese buffet and you see the American food section, and it's just like the slice of pizza that's in the corner,
The rolls,
yeah,
the chicken
you're
wings,
not touching
French
it,
fries.
but respectfully, it's there. It's like,
The Chinese food was actually pretty decent there. The selection wasn't that big. It was just like, you know your orange.
I want to know some names.
I'm just like orange chicken. You know,
General Tso.
General. No, I don't think they had general chicken. It was fried rice.
He didn't conquer their land over there, that's why.
Lo mein and
The curry sauce.
I never would ever eat the curry sauce because Jamaicans, they make their curry sauce different. So I never
Yeah.
liked the Chinese curry sauce or whatever. But there was some decent stuff there, from what I can remember.
So if you took us there right now, you can vouch.
I could vouch.
As two Chinese individuals, you can vouch.
Hold on. Panda Express or
Panda Express.
Oh, hold on. Let's change it.
That's crazy.
Mongolian Express or freaking
Golden Express.
I've never had Mongolian
it's
Express.
off-brand.
You know,
Okay.
you literally had it good with the Panda Express, and then you ruined it.
I have to get make it more
He's like,
fair.
let me show them something they never had.
No, I have to make it more fair because freaking Panda Express, way out of the water.
Like it's too high.
It's too high. You got to go a little lower. Mongolian Express.
I've never had Mongolian
How
Express.
can you choose if you never had it?
I would assume he had it.
thought
It's
I-
like an off-brand. It's like Panda Express in the malls back before Panda Express moved into malls.
Wait, maybe I have had it then. Because did they have it at
There's
the town
one
center
at the
mall?
town center mall,
Okay, I
yeah.
have had it then.
So Mongolian Express or
the-
England Chinese food.
England Chinese food.
That's
Really?
crazy.
I'm being for real.
Damn.
I'm being for real. Y'all don't believe
Mongolian
me.
Express is not bad.
Mongolian Express is good. They be packing the
Yeah.
if you're talking about the one at the mall, if that's Mongolian Express, they pack that food.
Okay,
Like, they
that's-
give you a good portion.
Quantity over quality.
No, but I'm saying like it's also just it's good.
No,
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
But you also have to think about it though, because a lot of the having a Chinese or whatever, you see those people making those videos on TikTok. They're like a little bit more, north or like even Ireland. They sound English, right? But they have the Irish accent or the Scottish accent, so it's different. The Chinese food that I'm talking about, South London, a little different.
I always imagine like
South.
it's like going out there when you're eating Chinese buffet as a kid. You choose like the sweet and sour chicken and the French fries. That's what I picture
Maybe
when
maybe-
English people say Chinese food.
Maybe you're speaking from like because
Childhood.
from
You might
childhood.
be right. You might be right. You're probably right.
Because
Honestly.
maybe if you maybe
you're probably right.
maybe if you were to have a Chinese right now, it wouldn't taste so good.
No, you do bring up an excellent point because there was this other chicken spot. You have like Chick-fil-A over there, or what
Yeah.
I used to call chicken fillet for whatever reason.
Over there, y'all had a clucking bell.
That shit from San Andreas. Oh my days! No, we had this chicken place called Morley's over there, and you get your have you heard of Morley's?
I've heard of
You've
it,
heard
yeah.
of Morley's, and
I think it's pretty popular here in the United States too.
is it really?
No.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Why would you just lie?
You gotta trade seats with him.
I could have sworn he said Molly.
No, Mall.
Okay, I heard Molly. That's why I was like,
You've known me for 10 years, and you
it
still
was
know
pretty
what
popular over here too, because Molly's pretty popular over here. The drug?
Oh my God.
He said the drug.
I did not know that's what he was talking about. I thought it was like some discontinued food franchise.
Yeah, no.
But the chicken place in England was called Morley's, and it was fried chicken. You get your fried chicken sandwiches, fried chicken pieces, and fried chicken wings. And I was talking to my my younger brother about this, and he's like, "When we go back to England, man, I'm gonna eat this fried chicken Morley's, and it's gonna be so good." And I was telling him, I'm like, "Bro, you were like 7 when you left the country. That shit is probably trash. Like if you were
That's
to
not
eat
the same bitch you remember.
Exactly. And so I was trying to explain it to him. I was like, bro, that chicken's not going to be good. Because I vividly remember getting chicken wings sometimes, and there would still be like hair On the chicken wings.
Like the little feathers?
Not like the full feathers.
Well,
but like,
that happens in chicken wings here sometimes too. If you go get like Chinese restaurant chicken wings.
really?
Yeah, because like it's the way they. Because when you purchase the chicken, sometimes they don't like dehair all the way.
Your brother's making a face. You gotta talk to him about that.
No, he keeps looking at me.
Oh.
Because I think he's
What
trying to
are you gonna do? Hit me? What the fuck?
I think he's trying to get you to validate the thing.
Oh,
Sweet.
I mean, I've never had a feather
Sometimes
gland or
I pick it
whatever.
up like if you buy it from that Chinese Express down on the way to home from work back then.
There used to be hair on it.
There used to be like strings of hair. It's not human hair. It's part of like the chicken.
Well, I just say all that to say that Kevin's probably right. I was a child. You know, I used to love eating my face off whenever I, get out of church. And church used to last forever. It was like 4 hours. My mom was in the choir as well. So we were like first one's in,
no.
last one's out.
Oh, damn.
Exactly. So we were there from Sunday was just, I'm a Christian, but Sunday was just gone. No, Sunday was just gone. Like we'd wake up, go to church, come home, nap, wake up for a little bit, watch TV for like an hour, then go to bed again for school.
Damn.
We did that every week, every Sunday.
Did you have to wear uniforms?
Yeah, we did.
Nice.
We used to go to Sunday school when me and Rainer were younger.
Yeah? What went wrong?
Talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it?
No,
Johnny got touched.
Oh my God.
I did not get touched.
Brother, you went to a Catholic
Yo,
church.
yo,
No, we were not Catholic, but there was like
Sonny man, I want.
cute ass girls back then.
How young were you when you went to Sunday school?
Dude, I was like
menace.
before elementary school.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
wow.
we were like really
We
young.
were young.
But that's because we like lived closer to our grandparents who are super religious like that.
Yeah.
I went for the coffee at a really young age.
Coffee at a young age?
How'd you drink your coffee at a young age?
Yeah.
Oh, just with cream and sugar, like you know.
Oh, okay.
So one, they come with that styrofoam cup. You put 2 cream,
Yeah.
2 sugar.
Imagine Johnny at like 6, 7 years old just drinking it black.
Drinking it black. I wasn't allowed coffee when I was younger.
You're not supposed to, but
Yeah.
that's the only way my parents could get me to go to church.
They would give you...
I didn't like
They're-
coffee, bro.
I was like, dude, they have coffee at this church, Johnny. I'm like,
I'm there.
got me.
Yeah, they had a cigarette too.
My dad always had one, so
That's crazy. Yeah, here just drinking coffee as a kid.
it was
A
good.
bunch of caffeine and shit like that. But I guess it's caffeine and soda as well, then. You would drink sodas.
Yeah. It only really stunts your growth if you don't sleep at night.
Oh, okay, so that's why kids would keep
That's
kids
yeah,
up.
that was the whole thing about it.
And as you can see, Johnny slept.
Oh my... Because he's tall, right?
That's
Yes.
exact. Yeah.
What else did you think?
I thought... No, because
Stunts
he's
your
tall. No,
growth.
because
He's
he's
trying
tall.
to make a weight joke.
No,
bro.
I thought that's what he did.
No,
I
he
thought
said-
that's what he did.
Tyler,
He
you're
said
a friend
it stunts your
man.
growth unless you sleep at night. And I was like, as you can see, Johnny slept. It did not stunt his growth.
I thought you were making a weight joke.
No.
That's why I was like, what are you
That's
talking
crazy.
about?
Best friend for like a decade. Bro.
I was going to come to his defense. That's why I was like, what are you talking
What would you
about?
have said?
You take that back.
He couldn't even come up with a real defense. Like,
Your Honor, you take that back.
You weren't even fucking
weren't
there, bro.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna. I thought he was making a weight joke, and I was gonna be like,
No.
"Hey, bro, that's kind of, out of left field." That's what I thought he was doing.
You're out of left field.
No, I'm in left field because I'm thinking that's what you gonna hit the ball to. That's
Be
why
your own people.
I was gonna come to his defense,
You're
nigga.
in his teeth now. Your Honor, listen. You're not listening.
You're not
the
listening.
lawyer that has to be there, but he knows the guy did crime.
You're not listening. I'll pinky promise right now,
Bro, I'm telling you, that's all I can say.
That's
so
funny.
funny.
But no, I was honestly just gonna come to his defense. But
No.
back to the list. Outside of England, what other countries do you think would be, it's a terrible country that you would actually want to visit? Because I heard France is terrible.
Yeah.
France is trash. That's what I've heard.
People
Yeah.
are stinking.
They literally are known for rats living in the streets.
So's New York.
I feel like
Yeah,
France
so New
is like
York's
the New
horrible,
York
too.
of Europe.
Oh, honestly.
It
honestly.
honestly is.
But no, everyone was like, oh, you kind of romanticize going to France. They're like, oh, go to France. It's so beautiful.
Then you go to France, apertoire. They spit on you.
I do want to visit France though.
I want to visit France as
Maybe
well,
I'll
honestly.
bring like a nose
See,
plug.
I want to go to the Eiffel Tower. This is the Eiffel Tower in Vegas,
Yeah,
dog.
it's Paris that they say it's bad too.
I mean,
Everybody
that's like a
wants to go.
big city, and it's
Yeah.
tourist populated too, so it's even worse.
You know the human Paris is where the most human trafficking happens.
That's
Because
a dark
lot of-
fact. What?
I don't doubt it.
A lot of women go there by
this-
themselves, and they be just trusting Frenchmen.
Don't do that.
Abattoir.
Don't trust Frenchmen and don't trust Indian men. For reasons.
Yeah, bro.
No,
Because it's like,
yeah.
oh,
I'm being for real.
draw me Frenchie, and then he puts you in the car. I'm French Canadian.
I'm French Canadian.
But so you got France, I got France as well. You have a country that you wanna?
I didn't say France. I was just agreeing with you.
Okay, so I got
Oh
France.
shit!
I-
He spoke for
This
you.
guy's trying to speak for me.
You said you want to go to France too, so I thought you were saying the same thing.
I'm saying I would want to go to France, but it's not
That's
like
not your
a.
answer.
But it's not like a. Oh, I'm shocked that like I want to go here, but it's bad. I know
Okay,
it's
okay.
bad.
Okay. Well,
As soon
for
as
me,
the bell
it's
rings, y'all
France.
got to get up and fight.
We shoot for it.
Shoot for it.
Shoot for it.
But it's actually like a gun instead of basketball.
We do a duel.
10 paces forward and turn.
But man, I can't really think of too many places.
A place that I wanted to go to
horrible
that's horrible.
that I want to go to.
Because Jamaica's pretty bad, but people love the tourist spots.
Yeah.
And you're not Mexican.
Well,
I was gonna say Mexico.
I was going to say, well,
What the fuck?
You said Jamaica, but like I was going to say just the Caribbean in general.
like Hades.
They're pretty bad, but everyone like we went there at least twice.
You went to Jamaica?
Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to go to Mexico because I was like, but I know about like the whole cartel shit, right?
Yeah.
Go to.
And then I was like, but if we're in the resort, it's fine because that's what everyone said, right? And then my girlfriend and their dad was like, no, the cartel just be walking up in there too. You're not safe there either. I was like, come on, man. What the fuck?
They own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancun and stuff like that. Like everyone, that's the go-to spring break place now because like United States are trying to ban spring break.
It's not United States, it's just
It's
Florida.
Florida, right? I thought it was PCB, like, in particular.
No, it's like Miami.
Oh, okay,
Miami.
okay.
Miami for sure, but PCB, freaking
It's PBC.
Panama Beach City.
I had to think for a second. What did I say? But South Carolina, Myrtle Beach really doesn't want it to be a spring break place anymore.
I like Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, so did the spring break kids until they destroyed the
But I
town.
mean, the big thing was it was Miami because they made a
Yeah.
whole PSA thing about it.
Yeah,
because
like a video,
of the
right?
Yeah.
shooting, right? That happened
Yeah,
last year.
It's not just the shooting; it's shootings.
yeah.
Yeah.
But people are always like, it's not the college kids; it's the older people who are going there during spring break. Try to
Yeah.
spring break, but they're like, they shouldn't be spring breaking.
The has-beens.
Yeah. So they're the ones that are like fucking it up, like pop, pop, pop. But I don't know. I feel like college
Well,
kids can just be like easily.
But the issue is
confrontational.
like Panama City, for example, they just don't want to because they're trashing the town
I mean, yeah,
and like
that's
it's
everywhere.
ruining the for the people who is actually living there. They literally had to just leave that week or that month.
I mean, and I'm sure it brings in a lot of money, those spring breakers and stuff like that. But like you said, there's a lot of trash. That
Yeah, there's a lot of like cons than there was
Yeah.
pros.
You're like, yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of money, but like this shit's a wreck, bro.
Like a bunch of liquor stores, like right now, are like closing earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're setting curfews and shit like that too, and basically like you can't just be out roaming the streets anymore.
Dang. Y'all ever do like a spring break to PCB when you were younger?
no,
I did in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that when you did the Fry Cook games?
the fry cook games.
You know what that's called?
It's the Five Guys games. All right.
Fried cook games.
Me and my friends went to Panama City, and that's when I blacked out. So
You have a blackout story too?
yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I told you this before. You want?
Yeah, say it again. I don't
So
think.
like,
I don't think
Blender.
we met some guys there, right? And then they met at the time. I don't smoke anymore, so I just ate edibles. Well, these guys made these edibles, right? And they went out to the club. I didn't want to go to the club tonight, so I just sat home and was drinking, eating an edible. I didn't realize there was instructions. I was supposed to eat half a brownie. I was drinking, eating it a half a brownie. Didn't do anything. So I was like, I'll just go ahead and finish it. I finished it. 30 minutes later, I was gone.
Oh my days.
And apparently, I was like texting my friends. I was like, yo, there's somebody in our house. Because we had an Airbnb. And I locked all the doors and shit like that. And I just passed out, apparently. And then when I came to, I was they were like trying to get me water and shit like that. Apparently my eyes were just open. I was just staring at the sky, but I was sleep. To me, I was sleeping.
That's crazy.
But like I remember waking up and like they were trying to like resuscitate me basically. Like
They thought you were dead.
they thought I was dead.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But no, I had a good time, bro. It was just me just
You
napping.
sure you had a good time, bro? You were worried about who was in the house.
Supposedly to them, but during that time, Snapchat didn't have the save messages.
Oh.
But I don't remember sending any text about that. I just remember them.
You woke
telling
up
me,
feeling
like,
alright.
I was like, I feel not that bad. Well rested and everything.
That is
but apparently I
crazy.
locked the door. So the first group of friends came back and they were like, "Yo, the door was locked and Johnny wouldn't come to the door, so they had to break in."
Jeez.
All
And
right.
then the second, but they didn't do anything. The first group of friends were really my friends. It was the friends of the people we were I was hanging out with. They didn't do anything. They just saw me knock the fuck out.
They just
They
ignored
didn't
you.
care. My friends came home an hour and a half later and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Why is he dead on the floor?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why is he naked?
Apparently I went outside because there was sand in my bed and everything, but I was on the couch when I woke up.
What the fuck
Bro.
did you do?
It's like, I don't know. I think-
Do edibles do that? Like
No.
just marijuana edibles?
no, I was crossfaded because I was drinking.
Oh, you were
and,
drunk and okay.
Yeah, that's what caused me a blackout because I was drunk already when I ate the edible.
I was about to say, like, damn, dude, I never heard of weed brownies having you get sand up your ass and shit like that.
I remember that was like they were like, "Why the fuck is there?" They tried to get me to bed and they were giving me water. It was like, "Why the fuck is there sand?" And I guess I was trying to build a sandcastle. It was like because it was like a pile. Dog.
Jeez, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't got any PCB stories like that. Because I actually did go one time my senior year of high school. Still crazy. Like, my dad let me go with my girlfriend at the time.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because my dad was super strict. So the fact that I was like, "Hey, Dad," I asked him on a whim. I was like, "Hey, can I go to PCB with my girlfriend and her family?" He was like, "Sure."
He knew it was your time to become a man.
I think
About
it's 'cause
that.
I think it's because you went with your family, her family. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably
think-
feels
yeah.
safer.
But yeah, I mean, we just chilled. We rode our bike and got picked up by like a stranger at one point, which could have been terrible. Like, we were riding our bike to like, I don't know where the hell we were going, but we were trying to get somewhere, and we were riding our bike for like 3 miles, and then we're crossing over this big ass bridge. And before we get to this bridge, this guy stops in his pickup truck, and he's like, "Hey, do y'all need a ride?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure."
That's fine.
We put I know, right? We put our bikes in the back of this man's pickup truck, and he drove us into town. And then he's like, "All right, catch you guys later," and that was it.
What a good Samaritan.
It was a good
No,
Samaritan.
for real.
That could have been
I feel
it though.
Back then, it wasn't as crazy as it is now.
Maybe.
I've gotten a ride from a random stranger.
Yeah, I
back
got
when I was
a
in
ride
elementary.
Yeah,
From
elementary.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's wild.
Wild, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should have been on a
I
milk cart,
was
bro.
at least
Yeah.
like legal
Yeah.
age.
Yeah, they were like young guys. There was like two guys. They were like early 20s, and they were driving. And I think the dude driving was like, "Oh, I want to give him a ride. You know, it'd be nice." Because like I could hear them. The windows were down.
Yeah.
And the dude in the passenger was like, "No, fuck him,
Oh
just
my-
keep going." Yeah,
That guy has his head on straight.
No, honestly.
yeah.
What are you doing picking up a little kid?
Picking up a kid. Yeah, it makes sense now. But like at the time, I was like, "Why is he so mad? Like who? Like fuck who? Right?
Yeah.
Just a kid.
And I was walking to school, and he reverses, bro. He reverses.
That's so sketch, man.
Hey man,
Yeah.
you going to school? I was like, yeah. And I just kept walking, right? And he's like slowly like pulling up. He's like, "Do you want to ride? Do you go to Calusa?" I was like, "Yeah." "You want to ride?" "Sure." I just hopped in, bro. It was
Honestly, L on both of you.
I okay.
Both of you?
I just
Him
wanted.
and the guy.
I just
The guy.
wanted to ride. I was a kid.
The guy picking up a little kid, right?
Yeah.
You getting into a stranger's car.
Yeah.
Your mom to teach you stranger
No,
danger, bro.
honestly.
Okay, I think
No.
so. The crazy thing to hear about this is Kevin would have been safe because the passenger was like, "Fuck you for picking up this kid.
Yeah,
We gotta make sure nothing happens."
Yeah.
you could hear him like out the car. He's like, no, fuck him. He said it twice.
Jeez.
And I was like, fuck who? When I got in the car, I was like, fuck me. Why you say fuck me for? When I got in the car.
Y'all just driving inside you. You're just like, so which one of y'all said fuck me?
No, but he was like, you go to Calusa? I was like, yeah. And then he was just asking me like, you walk every day? I was like, yeah. I was like,
That you're a target.
Yeah.
That's your routine.
So every day, huh? Around this time too?
he's like, it's not a long walk, but I just want to give you a ride today or something like that. I was like, oh, appreciate it. And he just dropped me off at school.
today. Then the next day he comes back without his
Hey
friend.
man, you need a ride?
Where's your friend?
He said today. The next day he throws like a water balloon. He's like, "Fuck you, nerd!"
That's
You
crazy.
gotta balance it out later on. His karma.
Yeah.
Too much good karma.
Thinking about it now, like obviously I shouldn't have gone in.
No,
But
yeah.
But you
Whatever
forget who
happened,
we're
happened,
talking
baby.
to, man. We're talking to Kevin here.
What does that
Kevin
mean?
would have fought those guys on and
Oh, yeah.
bullied the shit out of them.
Kevin's a fighter.
if they would have tried to do something, I would have tried to do something back. But remind you, I was a kid. They
How
could
old-
have
You said elementary school, right?
Yeah, I was in 5th grade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big enough to scrap.
No, really. You throwing them dream punches, bro, that do no damage. You know, when you're in a dream, you're trying to fight. Like,
Yeah.
Same with like running.
Exactly. You can't run in your dream or like do anything really.
The other day.
When you them pillow punches.
No, when I was trying to run away from something and I woke myself up, right? And I'm like, thank God I got away. Went to use the restroom and came back, fell back asleep.
Your bed was wet.
Right back in there, dog. I was like, fuck!
Oh God. Well, we're gonna try to get Johnny back into Dreamland and jump him, and we'll be back from this break.
Defense.
Don't do that.
Oh, so when you do a Jamaican accent, it's fine. Wagwan, big
Rice
man.
and
Fuck
peas.
you, rice and peas.
Do a Chinese accent. Do an Asian accent. Not Chinese.
An Asian accent.
You want to feel the cocky?
You want- an Asian accent. What should I say?
Say you dishonor me, you dishonor my family.
Say, are you doctor yet? You no leave room until you doctor.
Are you doctor yet? You don't leave room to your doctor.
Ooh, the
Why
L,
did he
he
s-
pronounced the L kind of good.
Yeah, but he sounded like just like a Jamaican dad.
I know it was too similar.
I feel like if you pronounce the L like an R, it would.
Until your doctor.
Wait, so pronounces the L's like an R?
But higher
Yeah.
Say Lululemon, but super Asian.
Oh, Ruru Ryama.
You know what?
You know that's why he named
Yeah.
it Lululemon.
He likes to watch Japanese people
Wait,
struggle.
who made it?
The founder of Lululemon named it that way, so it makes it harder for Asian people to say it.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they can't really say the L's, so he didn't want anything to do with them. So
Really?
he just tried to make it harder for them.
Is he an Asian
Yeah.
person or a white person?
No,
a
he's a
white
white
guy.
guy.
You know, sometimes like I don't want black people wearing my clothes, and he's like a black guy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like that, but a white man.
But a
with
white man.
Asian. Lululemon.
He has the same energy. It was like, are you one of those Asian who can't pronounce the R? I think I can pronounce the R. My name is Ronnie.
Yeah.
My name is Ronnie.
That's interesting.
Oh.
That's so messed up.
You know what was messed up?
Ramen.
You know what's messed up? What happened to me at lunch today?
Oh. Bless
Go
you.
ahead. It's a little dusty in here.
I got I got disrespected today.
Disrespected.
Yeah.
You stand on business?
I couldn't.
You couldn't even stand on business.
No, I had to get back to work.
What happened?
So, you know, back in the day when you got a glizzy, it was frowned upon, right? You'd get chased down. You glizzy gobbler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a time where you couldn't get a glizzy for that brief moment
we
in time.
Had to eat in
not-
secrecy.
Are we not still living in those times?
I feel like you can get a glizzy now.
You feel like Glizzies
I
are
feel like it's
acceptable?
not as taboo. It's more like out there now.
It's acceptable.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me get a glizzy. You might get a couple stares.
Like, oh, interesting, but you know,
Like,
go about your day.
dog, a hot dog at an Italian restaurant, that's crazy. But, like,
Why are you at the Cheesecake Factory ordering our foot-long glizzy?
Nigga, why you got it on the menu?
I hate when people used to do that, bro. Why are you ordering this?
Oh.
Why the fuck do you have it on the menu?
I
Man?
thought-
He's right.
wait, people have
You
done
got
that to you?
questions like
Yes.
Yes, I have. No.
Niggas just don't like you, bro.
All right, continue.
But-
continue.
But I went, I wasn't trying to spend $10 on a personal pizza or $10 on a meal at McDonald's. I didn't bring no lunch today, right? So I drove to the gas station. Yeah, it was a gas station hot dog.
Oh, Lord.
Like, kill me, all right? But
Yeah, that's
I
what's
went
gonna happen.
and I got 2 glizzies, right? Some cheese, chili, ketchup, and mustard. And you can't believe it.
Crime, bro.
But right,
That is
what do
weird.
y'all get on your hot dogs?
If I'm putting chili and cheese on, I'm not putting on the other sauces. That's fucking crazy.
Thank you. You said
pick-
ketchup and mustard?
Yeah, on top of the chili and cheese, you're gonna fucking kill yourself, bro. Like, you gotta pick one or the other.
Yeah.
You can't do both. That's
No, wholeheartedly.
I feel
That's
like
crazy.
you can put
No,
whatever
I'll
you
call
want on
you a
hot
glizzy
dog.
gobbler for
and
that, shame
maybe
you.
maybe if I wanted to get a couple of like Lay's chips, crush them up, put them on the top.
Bro, he likes his glizzy dirty.
Yeah.
That's a dirty.
Yeah, no,
glizzy.
let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all how I got disrespected. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Go
So
ahead.
I take my glizzies, and you know I got a little Propel water. Y'all saw it today. I sent y'all the snap.
Pro water go crazy.
Yeah, I take my wieners to the dude at the front desk, right
Yeah.
at the register. You know what this guy says to me?
You say, "Oh no, that's not right."
No, damn near. He goes, 2 glizzies sauce down to the tip is crazy. he goes, 2 glizzies sauced down to the tip is crazy.
That is crazy.
So I looked at him and I was like, nah, that's wild. I just said that. And he goes, hey, bro, hopefully that shit don't kill your stomach, Unk. Unk!
Oh,
Oh no.
Unk!
They hit you with the.
disrespected
I don't even look like an unk.
Twice
Twice.
disrespected.
He
So
slapped you in the
then
face, bro.
I was just like, I just looked at him. I was like, I appreciate it, young blood. I walked out.
I feel like he called you Unk because somebody there has always been calling him Unk and he's passing it on to somebody
Oh,
else.
my-
And nah, he was a young kid, bro. He was like
Oh.
18 or something.
That's even worse, bro.
Called you an
Crazy.
Unk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
right though.
No, that
I
is
agree.
wild.
The
Everything
glizzy
said.
sauce down to the tip.
Yeah.
That one, bro. When he said that, I was dying. He said sauce down to the tip.
That's crazy.
You know something? That's almost as bad as Mr. Mighty Wings.
That's not that bad.
No, that's bad.
It's bad. It's down
That's
there.
pretty bad.
Putting condiments on a hot dog's bad.
Two different kinds
you
of
just
condiments.
mix two groups
Yeah.
together.
You got-
It's like oil and water.
Exactly.
You don't mix them.
You got your dry hot dogs.
You know
you
that's
got your wet hot
literally
dogs.
the like splitting down what the fuck is it called in New York? The people who like the hot dogs, the chili cheese, and then the mustard people.
Oh, like when they call them conies, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
what they call them?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you just
You fucking pissed off Long Island.
you can't
That's what
do
you just
both.
did.
I don't give a fuck about Long Island.
They looked at you and they're like, "We're not the queens, man. You know, we're on this side of the."
I just feel like chili cheese, chili cheese and cheese, and then ketchup, mustard.
Oh, y'all get a burger with no cheese, ketchup, and mustard on it?
I don't get it with chili.
Well,
But you don't put
chili.
chili in it.
Yeah.
You can put chili in it if you want.
But I'm not putting ketchup and
Yeah,
mustard
if I'm
in it.
Oh man, y'all are acting like some bitches right now. That's what
OD.
Oh, we're acting like bitches.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
That's very interesting.
Okay, hold on.
No.
I don't like how. No, you sit the fuck back and relax. I don't like the way
If
you
I was
stand
that
up.
racetrack cashier, bro, I would be like, nah, you fucked up. Take that shit and throw it in the trash. Get the fuck out of here. Go.
I don't like how you propped up like you're gonna jump me.
When he said that, the first
Stop
thing
reaching.
I imagined, the first thing I thought was like, no way this dude's double fisting some glizzies right now.
Is that the same?
Okay.
It wasn't 2 glizzy. It was 1 bun and 2 glizzies in the same bun. That's what he was talking about, right?
Dude, I can't believe we used to get glizzies every Saturday. I don't even know who you are anymore, knowing that you're this disgusting human being.
That's nasty, man.
You know, me and
nasty.
Randy.
That's crazy.
You might as well just put raw onions in it too.
Don't do that.
Yeah, you might, go all the way. You got the chips on top. Go all the way.
But I don't like onions, hon.
All right, you don't.
See, this is how I do it. I might be just as crazy as you are. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
When I get my glizzies,
put chili, pickles, and maybe some.
Man.
Go ahead.
so I mayonnaise the bun, of course, because like some of the buns are super dry. So I mayonnaise the bun, chili cheese, the hot dog, and coleslaw on top.
I feel like that's okay.
I feel like that's more reasonable than
Yeah.
ketchup and mustard.
Coleslaw?
Hold on. The
Coleslaw?
mayonnaise can go. Like, because you don't need there's mayonnaise in coleslaw. You don't need to
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
extra
but
mayo.
the thing is, it's like, have
Well,
you
he
ever
does
had
it
a
on the bun.
racetrack bun?
Yeah, he does it
It's
on the
hard
bun.
as fuck
That's like a
sometimes.
base.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's weird.
He's not putting like a thick layer.
No,
of-
I
I'm just putting like
understand.
enough to like
I
moisten the bun a bit, because sometimes like you don't know when they fill up that bun right.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Sometimes what I do is I get the bun run,
Oh,
and then I roll it up.
what are you, a weed man or something?
No.
Pothead?
I was thinking of like
The way he was eating the hot dogs, he might as well be a pothead.
No, because like me and Randy our family used to be like every Sunday go out to racetrack. That's our breakfast.
Hot
I
dogs in the
thought for
morning?
breakfast?
Well, we don't eat until like what is it, like 11 o'clock on Sundays usually.
Oh, early
lunchtime.
lunch. That's
Yeah.
like third period
It's
lunch.
like
Yeah.
early
Third period
lunch.
It's
lunch. Okay.
lunchtime.
Sunday we have like basically early lunch and then dinner. That's it. Because it's a short day for us.
I was on TikTok the other day and I saw this guy. He was making himself hot dogs for dinner. He made 3 hot dogs. And then you tell me if this is more outlandish than what he ate. It was mayonnaise as well, so he kind of already lost me. Mayonnaise, baked beans, hot dogs, and then ketchup and mustard.
And I'm insane.
Was the beans on the thing?
On it, yeah, baked beans down the side.
No, stop thinking. Stop.
Which was worse?
Stop.
See, I can see if it was on the side.
Yeah.
It's in the bun.
Because that's like
maybe
barbecue.
People
food.
have it on the side
maybe
of barbecue.
skip a step, just like save some time, give him the benefit of the doubt. He skipped a step, and it's like it's all gonna go in my mouth anyways. Let me just.
All right.
Old brother.
For me, take out the ketchup and mustard, he'd be fine. But I feel like he's creeping up on Kevin.
Creeping up. Kevin's still on
Creeping up
top.
on me.
The
Yeah.
the cheese is what killed it for me. You got the chili cheese and then ketchup and mustard. It's one of the
Yeah.
other men.
Nah.
The other.
I hate it whenever
Make me.
when I get like a chili cheese dog at Steak and Shake. I didn't realize it comes default with mustard. Only mustard, by the way. Their hot dogs defaultly just come with plain mustard, right? But if you order a chili cheese dog, they still go to the default hot dog first, then put the chili cheese on there. So I'm like, oh, cool. It's just cheese on the bottom and the top. Bite into it, it's a mouthful of mustard.
See, I'd eat that.
I would
That's
eat
normal.
that.
Just kidding.
Y'all ever had like a hot dog where like you bite it and it snaps, like it breaks? Like it doesn't really like you don't just bite it.
It's
and
like a clean cut.
yeah, like it
Yeah.
smacks you in the lip. You don't even eat hot dogs.
I don't.
So why
He
are
did
you
one
talking?
time without a bun. Remember, he was like,
No,
That was
he
a
did.
cigar, bro. What are you talking
You remember?
Didn't you go
the
to a hot
video-
dog restaurant
We went
with
to
him?
the hot dog factory with him, and it was like
But that hot dog was good.
he was
Hawaiian.
like,
That was a Hawaiian hot dog. It had bacon, cheese, pineapples, and
you might as well call him one
Dude,
bite.
you're an asshole.
how am I an asshole?
Pineapples on a hot dog?
no, that shit's crazy. I know what you're talking about. It had like the sweet
Yeah,
barbecue
you're about to
sauce on it.
disable. That's Randy's
Yeah,
go-to
you
hot
watch
dog.
your mouth.
Yeah.
You watch your
No,
mouth.
no,
Disrespect.
no. You wash your mouth.
Disrespect.
I do.
Pineapples on a hot
I have
dog?
a bidet for my mouth.
But that's a Hawaiian dog. We don't even know what the fuck you created.
Yeah.
A monstrosity.
Yeah, Kev dog.
Dog, you look. The crazy thing is, those two didn't even look like hot dog. They were way too pink, bro.
Kev
it
dog.
was like fucking bologna that he just mushed into a wiener.
Pink. They were burnt.
I think you were just looking at the cheese on top, mate. Because there was a lot of cheese you put in that bitch, if I remember.
Yeah,
correctly.
there was a lot of cheese.
I don't know. I just remember it being like really pale.
I don't know. I feel like you're like one of those people who like need like for chicken, for example,
Mm-hmm.
you need to over season that shit. Like if it's not red, it's not edible, kind of thing.
Yeah, probably. Got me thinking though.
You're
what other
understimulated with sauce and seasoning and taste.
what other weird food
Grow up.
do you guys like to
That's fucking crazy. That's wild.
Just kidding.
eat? What other weird food do you guys like to eat?
That's perfect because like I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time.
Go ahead.
You already said Mighty Wing stock.
Balut?
Balut, yes.
What's balut?
Fucking
It's
love
fertilized duck egg.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's good though.
Fertilized duck.
So-
It's like it's going through the fertilization process, and then they like. take it
Yeah,
out.
it's like it's the chick is starting to form in there already.
Interesting.
We need to get him to try some.
It is interesting.
It's-
That's very
good.
interesting.
It's very niche, but it's
But-
good. It's good. You just gotta. It's like
Randy says it's good, but he never ate the chick.
I don't eat the chick because it creeps me out a bit. But I'll eat like the other stuff, like
Like
the actual
the
yolk,
membrane and stuff like that. But
Do you boil it?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
boil it, and it has like a basically the sack turns it into kind of like a soup in the middle, and then you basically crack it.
You don't like soup.
You sip it. Yeah, that's true. He doesn't like soup,
No.
but it's like you sip it, then you eat the yolk, which is basically a hard boiled egg, but it's already been turning into a membrane, so it kind of looks like veiny.
Oh, you lost me, man.
But
You lost me.
I'll
I'm
show
gone.
you. Want to see a picture?
Yeah, pull up a picture.
Pull up a picture.
But the reason why I was talking about this is because Zac Efron, he said one of his favorite things to eat when he was in the Philippines was balut,
Really?
and he thought that he would hate it. But then after he tried it for the
This one?
first time,
Is that a good picture?
every time they make a trip up, he's like, I ate 3 a day.
3 a day?
And it's good for you, you know.
I mean,
This is a
yeah,
good picture.
it's just an
I
egg.
toss a little salt
Yeah.
and pepper in there because you eat chicken, so it's like,
This?
yep, that's balut.
Oh, hell no. Nah, you lost me, man. You lost me. This? You are out of your... That is...
I feel
I'm
like
sure
that
it
should be
tastes
one
good.
of his challenge
I'm sure it tastes good. What does it taste like? What does it
It's
taste
like
because you've probably eaten it before.
I've never had it.
Okay, then both of your guys challenge.
it's kind of like
I'm waiting till I go to the Philippines to try. it. I
chicken
want to try it over
soup,
there.
I guess. Mm-hmm. It's like you're eating chicken pho kind of thing. without the noodles.
Yeah, so it's basically just like a nice. Think of it as like a protein soup that's just right there. And
Think of it like a soup dumpling, but an egg.
Because
That's strange.
I actually want to try the whole thing, but when I'm over there in the Philippines.
Why?
good.
What do you mean why?
Why, like, specifically just over there?
Just
Because
because I want to try it over there.
When in Rome,
I mean,
do
it's the
Romans
same
do?
everywhere.
I don't doubt that, but I want to try it over there.
That way you can keep putting it off. You know.
Yeah, he's
when I'm
never
over there,
going
bro. I
over
already
there.
made a promise. When I'm
Because I'll
over
be
there.
honest, it doesn't look appetizing.
It does not.
But you know,
But
That's like a for Vietnamese, last growing up, that was like a luxury thing.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a delicacy for
Like,
a reason. We don't
it's
eat it all the
expensive,
time.
yeah.
And it's only a seasonal item. They have it year round, but it's not good year round. It's like strawberries you can get all year round, but there's strawberry seasons.
Well, that's interesting. I don't see myself ever eating that.
Oh, you're eating it, bro. I'm
You gonna
making
force it
sure.
down my throat? You can put an egg down my throat?
It's
brother?
content, bro.
It's content.
And then
Ow.
you can like spit it out and then like have everyone shit on you.
Yeah, because
The Asian
What's that
one?
guy?
Think
The
about it.
Jollibee
Benny
dude?
Blanco?
I feel
Yeah.
like Zac Efron isn't really a guy who was like really accepting of other culture, but he was like, "All right, fuck it, I'll try it," and he ends up eating a lot of them.
You know him?
It was an interview.
Oh, okay.
What about you though, Kevin? What's the weird food that you used to outside of the Glizzies?
Apparently the fucking Glizzies. But
outside of them, the Glizzies are here. You're outside of them.
Does it have to be a food? I've had like a weird like
Food combo.
nah, not food. It was like a drink. It was like a hot
It
cocoa.
was consumption.
Okay.
It was a hot
Yeah,
cocoa.
drink
So
cocoa.
like with the hot cocoa, you take like a little bit of cheese and like put it in there.
Funny story about this. When I was young, I can't fucking stand you sometimes. I deserve that one because I got you earlier for something. But I used to go down to my friend's house, and this is the first time I ever experienced that because I feel like she was Colombian. My
It's
friend.
I think it's a big Colombian thing.
Yeah, like my friend's parents, they were Colombian, and I was spending like a week at their house, and we were chilling or whatever. She's like, "You want some hot chocolate?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love hot cocoa. You know, I'm chilling." So we're eating hot cocoa, and then she just takes like a slap of cheese and just drops it in the hot cocoa, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "No, it's good, but the cheese and the chocolate is good. Trust me." And I just looked at her with utter disdain, man.
I feel like that's like sweet and salty, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't try that. She said, "Do you want to try it?" And I was like, "No, I'm all right."
You should have. It's really not that bad. It's like sweet and salty.
I can see it being a working thing because like you do like chocolate fondue with slices of cheese.
All right, put that on the list of something that we should try.
Cheese chocolate.
Yes.
Interesting. So is your answer gonna be the same thing as his? But yeah,
Me?
Balut.
I would say hairy butthole.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Something I did growing up though, I don't know if it's probably weird, but it would be fish sticks and I would dip it in chocolate pudding.
What?
I feel like a bunch of kids did that.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't do that?
That was like
No.
my go-to thing.
You remember what the fuck is that TV
I have
dinner
to look
thing?
at that. The thing.
It was a TV dinner with the penguin on it.
The kid cuisine.
Kids
Yeah, I know
cuisine.
you're talking about. Yeah, kid cuisine.
They had
that's a thing.
chocolate pudding on one of them with
It-
the fish sticks specifically and the corn and shit like that.
Yeah.
And kids would just take the fish stick and just dip it in chocolate pudding.
It's like mole. Did
Mole?
I say that right?
I thought mole was spicy chocolate.
Mole.
Yeah. It's like chicken and chocolate.
I mean, to each their own.
I feel like you put chocolate on a lot of things though.
Yeah, because it was
Chocolate.
like it comes back to the sweet and
Savory.
salty
The
thing.
sweet and
It's
savory.
like-
Yeah.
That combination. The reason why is chocolate brings out like the savory flavors of most food.
You got any melted chocolate?
Chocolate also makes you horny too. Yeah,
Dark
but
chocolate.
Dark chocolate
It's dark
makes
chocolate.
you increases
But
your.
that's why if you go
And it's
like,
healthier.
to go back to like the French cuisine and stuff. There's a lot of French
Uh-huh.
cuisine that has like chocolate over a certain thing, like chocolate sauce on lamb and stuff like that.
Ooh, that
It's
sounds pretty
supposed
good.
to bring out the saltiness.
I just think that's kind of interesting because you went with like balut, which is like exotic, I suppose, and then you were like, "Oh, I took fish fingers and I dipped it in fucking chocolate pudding."
Dude, that's exotic.
Because
Oh yeah, sure it is.
I remember the reason why I said that is because like when I was younger, my mom used to tell us is like, "Hey, do not tell your friends we do this."
Yeah, because they would
Because
like try to call like the police on
yeah,
us
they
or
would
something.
fucking try to call like
Animal control.
animal control on you. Like,
What are you gonna do? The duck's already like dead.
Yeah, bro. But the thing is, it's a consider like an abuse.
You got to do it at a certain point, right? Either when it's, before it's formed. You guys are like stopping in the middle process, essentially.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
fucked. That's a little fucked. I'll be honest with you.
I'll be honest, bro. It doesn't know what it's doing. It
It's
don't know
just
what's
as
going
fucked as killing a baby cow for your steaks.
No.
Is it baby cows that they kill?
I think they
No.
kill
No.
baby cows for.
It's like right after the mature age because like the flavor is still.
You see how they treat them in Japan? They get
Yeah, like
certificates and
kings.
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
They get massage, nice grass fed, and then pop
I was
back of the
thinking,
head.
They believe that the stressless meat tastes better. That's the problem. Like they think that high quality meat is through like the process. Because think about it, when you're stressed out, your muscles are weird too.
yeah, your muscles tense up.
Like you get tense and it doesn't feel right. So that's why they treat their animals better over
with
there.
care.
And then
And then there's like
back of the head.
When they're not looking.
we do that here too, but we don't treat them like good.
They're in
just
like factories.
Yeah, they just spike gun all the animals.
Spike gun?
That's what they're called. They're called spike guns.
Would y'all ever
It's,
try brain?
Brain?
Yeah, I don't.
That's a random,
Like
for sure.
what kind
Yeah.
of brain?
Cow brains?
I heard eating brain was bad for you, but like
Yeah,
people
'cause,
talk
like,
about eating brains all the time though.
there's a good part and there's bad parts. There's certain parts where it produces a certain hormone that affects like your body, kind of like
You're welcome.
I forgot what it was. It's kind of like when people say like the side effects of eating human brain.
Yeah.
It's like the hormones, the chemicals that.
Increases psychosis or something.
I'm sure, like, if you ate like a chicken nugget where it's like, whatever, or like anything like
Mushed.
grounded or whatever, I'm sure a piece of brain got in there.
Yeah. But it's like diluted at that point though.
Yeah.
I was lying. The cheese wasn't the weird thing that I've had.
Oh,
Chicken heart, but that was good though.
Oh, chicken heart's
I've never
good,
had
too.
chicken heart before.
It's weird for me.
It's
The texture is weird.
Yeah.
it's a lot tougher, but think about it, it's kind of chewy.
Chewy.
Good source of protein, though.
It's
Oh, yeah.
good though. If you eat it with porridge or maybe some Vietnamese coleslaw, that's a very popular thing to eat it with.
Well, my interesting cuisine that I have, and I never really liked it growing up.
Chinese food in England.
A Chinese. No, for me was Jamaican cow foot. It's like the hoof of a cow.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have that in like Vietnamese culture
people,
as well?
yeah.
So I feel like there's a like Jamaican culture and like
It's-
Asian culture is kind of close when it comes
It's
to like
because
eating food.
that the whole theory I told you about, everything's being washed down. Kind of, it gets passed down from like mainlands to islands. Because the islanders are basically so similar because they're in like specific part of the world, but like they're all islanders. So they all do like
The same
similar
island
like
things.
fishing and stuff like that. But we just look different because like whichever part of the world we're in.
Because there's like Asian curries, just Jamaican curries.
Yeah.
You guys eat the same parts of the meat that or animals that Jamaican people eat. So yeah, we used to eat cow foot when we were young, and I used to hate it. It didn't taste good. Oh, chicken. Chicken feet as well. Asian people eat chicken feet. Jamaican people eat chicken feet. I hate that.
I
too.
don't like chicken feet.
I don't like chicken
It's
feet.
just nothing but like cartilage.
It's just squiggly.
Try-
That's what I think of.
I think the best way to try chicken feet is going to dim sum.
They had it with us.
well, I
Did you
just
know
don't.
what?
I just don't
I
like the
didn't-
texture of chicken feet.
I think I had a little piece when we went to dim sum.
Yeah.
I didn't like it too much. It's just squiggly. It's squiggly.
I never liked it. I didn't see any benefit.
Yeah.
from
I just
eating it.
chew on it and spit out the bones, but it was like nice, chewy. I like the texture.
I like chicken gizzard.
You're a weirdo, bro.
Never had that.
What, do you put that on your hot dogs, too?
Yeah. You put chitlins on this hot dog.
I've never had chitlins.
Yes, you have.
Dude, I went to your house. You buy it by the bucket.
That's a bucket of
bucket is
chitlins.
crazy.
What is
dog.
chitlins? Isn't that like intestines?
Yeah.
Intestines, right?
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, but intestines not that bad. We eat cow intestines.
Jamaicans eat cow intestines as well.
So y'all eat chitlins?
No.
It's cow.
Cow.
Pig intestines, two different things. Yeah, I feel like eating pig
Tomato,
intestines.
tomato.
We also eat pig intestines.
So y'all have had chitlins. So why you lying?
not-
You
I
buy
don't
it by the
think it's the
bucket.
same.
It's not the
It's not
same.
the same.
It's not the same.
buy it by the
part-
bucket.
It's not the same part of the intestines. Basically, I'm pretty sure the difference is one is like the main portion. Everything. Then what you're talking about is like the throw out, whatever they throw out.
I've never even seen chitlins.
Black people eat the throw out part is what he's saying.
I'm sorry, but like
No.
Whoa. Don't apologize to me.
So you eat chitlins?
Giant, let me save your life real quick. Y'all just don't waste.
yeah. But
I don't know if that made it any
I
better.
don't think it did. I don't think it did. Y'all don't.
there's a hole in the wall spot back in down in
Ay, sorry.
Buford Highway. It's like there's like you know where the Sweet Hut building is in like the 99 Rancher. I don't know what it's called.
It's not 99 Ranch anymore.
Well, that's what it used to be. Like in the back of there, next to the pharmacy, is a nice little barbecue meat restaurant. right? Where you get barbecue pork, barbecue intestines. Oh my god,
Oh my god.
so good.
Right? What was that?
Clearly, you are fond of this
It
place.
was. It's so nice.
Oh
You
my
just
God.
get like a bowl of rice and then all this meat. Sometimes you get some extra meat to take home for
Can I
dinner
get
for
some
the week.
intestines?
Shit, man, it's good.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I came.
I didn't say it like that.
That's funny, but nah, yeah. Cow foot for me, and I guess cow intestines as well because I've eaten that before, but I didn't like either of them. Honestly, it's just crazy thinking about how there's a lot of Asian people, like on the island of Jamaica as well. Like there's a lot of Jamaican Asian people.
Yeah.
it's just wild because you're just wondering like how'd y'all get there? You know. I mean, obviously by boat, but like
Yeah, but like when you're like running away from your country, you don't plan on it. You just kind of disappear.
you just end up.
I've seen a bunch of people like choose to go to Jamaica, like
Now,
yeah.
But back
Oh,
then,
really?
they didn't
Yeah.
choose. They just land wherever they land. They get stuck there.
They threw a dart on the map.
there was this girl that was on my For You page for a while, and she like grew up in Jamaica.
Yeah.
But like her parents weren't like crazy old or anything. It was like probably younger than our parents maybe.
Really?
But yeah, she like I don't really remember the story of why she was there, but they chose to go there and a bunch of others.
Like our grandparents got to choose where we wanted to go because they were military protected.
Why?
And they fucking chose Georgia.
They
I'll
chose
never forgive them for
Georgia.
that.
Gang, baby.
Well,
yes,
you
sir.
know,
No.
around the time it's hard to get into Ellis Island. So we were flying. We had to fly somewhere where there's a military base, and
I
Georgia has a
don't
military
give a
base.
fuck.
They like power
But,
jumping.
They should have at least tried.
Yeah.
My friend's parents are. It was kind of tough for them because like when her dad escaped Vietnam, they were just stuck on the waters like a fishing boat, like a small fishing
Dang.
boat.
That's crazy.
For 4 months, and then a lot of people didn't make it, and then they got stranded on an island.
That's like some out of an anime, dude.
Yeah, but then they
I'm not
got over
saying anime
here.
because of Asian.
Very nice.
Could have said a movie. Could have said straight out of a
Some
movie.
kind of a
But
movie.
like that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of like, they know they're not in America, but they choose either to stay there or they leave. You know, but a lot of times your boat's already fucked, so you can't leave.
I mean, them waters are treacherous out there, man.
Yeah.
That-
The North Sea.
the most, bruh, terrifying.
I think whenever like her dad came over, they didn't even like. He wasn't even 10.
He wasn't 10?
Yeah, he was young.
And he was stuck in a boat for 4 months?
He was stuck on a boat with nobody he knew.
That's crazy, man.
Like I
That's
think
a-
he had
that's
an
a
older-
soldier right
It was
there.
just him. He's going alone because his older brother already established a spot in a.
Oh, so he was
America.
already in America. So
Yeah.
he's trying to get to his brother. That's crazy, though, man. And
Scary.
that's crazy being
I
stuck in
wouldn't
that
be able to
sea.
do it.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Yeah.
Y'all weak.
I don't like, I don't like
Randy
large
be able to do
bodies
it.
of
Just
water.
let him-
Honestly, they wouldn't even send you first. They'll wait until like the whole half the family's over there established and send money back, and you take a plane ticket over there.
No, I
Hey,
think,
but guess what?
You're not stranded, I guess.
I'm on a plane.
I think Randy could do it. You just give him like a Nintendo Switch.
Randy would not send money back to the motherland to get the rest of the family over. He'd be
I don't
like,
trust what they would do with that money.
He said, y'all broke.
You ever see like families like they send money back to build that house,
And the house
and
never
then
gets
there's
built.
nothing there. It's
Yeah.
just dirt. That's what would happen.
That happens a lot of time in like African countries where like a family member will go to like America or some country in Europe and they're sending money back to build homes and schools and whatever. And you come back, nothing.
Yeah.
They
Nothing.
got a PS5 though.
And with new shoes too, right?
Yeah.
And if someone's wearing like a Cavs LeBron jersey.
Have you seen? It's like these guys in Africa. They live in like kind of like. It's fucked to say, but I guess like that stereotypical like African dirt hut.
Oh,
Yeah.
clip it. No, I'm playing.
And then like you go inside, there's like a plasma
Yeah.
TV, like leather.
Yeah.
They
got,
got
like,
like the
LED
new
lights.
Jordans on
Yeah.
and everything.
It'd be so funny as well when they're like, yo, they'd be like posting TikTok videos and like, you don't think we have water? And then they start flexing.
They're pouring the water out.
We don't even need this. And there's like someone underneath the camera like, catching the water.
That's what would happen if I sent money back. They're
They-
like,
you wouldn't
you don't
trust
have the house, but look at this 65-inch TV I got.
65-inch screen.
yeah, but like
TV,
I
man.
don't think Vietnamese people send it to like establish a home or anything over there. They send it to get the rest of the family over here.
Could be more or less.
So like that's why they send a lot of like middle age like adults and stuff like that. Because like then they're like, okay, we know you will work and send money back to us. You send a kid over there. We don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
That's just crazy though, because I could never imagine, you know, the people like, let's go to America or go to European countries because that's like to get out from wherever they're coming from. And I couldn't imagine like being like a 22-year-old
With nothing.
With nothing. I don't
Yeah.
even speak English. They just go over there, make money, and send it back to us. Like, nigga, you do it. Like, like they're like, oh, it's gonna be so hard for us over here, and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be hard, but like, I'm going to a foreign country that's like what 9 hours behind. You know, and I don't speak the language. I don't know anyone.
They don't even fuck us like us over there.
That's what I'm
man.
saying. I'm going into hostile territory. You know, you end up in fucking Texas as a black person. Like, good luck or something.
Can you imagine being the first Vietnamese person in your family and you get sent over here
And then you
you're
die.
going to Mark Wahlberg? He's gonna
die?
fucking kill. Basically, he's gonna fucking kill you, dog.
Dude, that's what Mark Wahlberg
He
did growing
did.
up. When he was like 18, like
beat up
old enough to
old
know
Asian
right
men.
from wrong.
He would kill
him and
Asian
his
people?
friends would like jump Asian people.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And
admitted to this too?
He
Yes.
talked about it on interviews. Yeah.
So what happened and why he was like the last I've heard of it was he basically beat the shit out of this Asian dude, right? Walking with his wife.
Why?
He ran from the cops. Like the person was like, I'm not even gonna report you, but the cops saw everything. Ran from the cops, ran into another Asian couple. The couple vouched for him.
Yeah.
Punched a dude in the face and ran off after
Oh
that. I'm
my
like, what
days.
the fuck, dude?
That's just pure, just racism, just embedded.
Yeah.
Just embedded. That's
dude,
deep, man.
that's like-
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, tell him I'm with you. It's like, oh yes, he's with me, and then they leave.
Thanks,
like,
What was
motherfucker.
that? What was
Yeah,
that?
what was that?
He's with me. He's with us. I mean, he said he was another Asian. That's how you kind of like.
That's how Asian people acted back then.
maybe.
We all talk like this.
I bet you we all had shaved heads and robes, walked barefoot,
Oh, brother, this
had the
guy.
beads and everything.
This guy. That's crazy though. 'cause
Describing Shaolin monk.
that's what I'm saying. You don't even describe like a normal Asian person.
A normal.
Dude, them Shaolin monks are like superheroes, man. What are you talking about?
And he was like basically describing the modern day version of Windy Woo Homecoming. Aren't monks supposed to have shaved head? Yeah, they let me grow out my hair so I can blend in.
I know. I was just saying, like, yes.
He really just doubled down.
No, but Mark Wahlberg, that like, he had to have some experience or something. Like,
Yeah,
something had to happen for him
It's
to have that much
funny
hate.
because like okay, it's not funny.
You
but
just said it's funny?
It's kind of funny because like when I found out like the G word was a slur.
G word.
What?
Gay?
Double OK.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
but
that
it was
one,
like
okay. No,
he
I
already
mean,
knew
gay
what
is
it
a slur
was.
word too. That's yeah.
He already knew that it was talking about racial, okay. But he already knew what that word was before I even knew, and I'm one of them.
Dang, he's spawn trapping you.
I
bro.
mean, when Asians first started coming here, it was like how racist people, are like, oh, Mexicans are stealing our job. It's the same thing like
yeah,
that.
that's how they would.
Because
view it.
they're willing to like work for cheaper so they can send money back.
Yeah.
See,
so.
I feel like the whole race war thing is just like it's a calendar type of ordeal. Like first it was like Japanese people because of Pearl Harbor and shit like that, and then it going down Chinese and Asian people. Then it was Mexicans, and then like it just rotates. Eventually, it's gonna circle back.
To white people.
White people hating on white
Them
people.
whites are stealing our jobs.
That's crazy that Mark Wahlberg was doing that though, because I had a friend of mine, and I'm not gonna name or say how this person's related to me, because what he was told me he used to
You
do when
just
he was
said
younger.
his friend.
He's an acquaintance of mine.
Oh,
I'm
so
saying-
downgraded.
Yeah, he's an acquaintance of mine. But he told me when he was younger, he grew up in like a part of town where there was a lot of like crackheads and stuff like that. It was a poor, poverty-stricken town, and he told me, terrible. I was laughing when he told me, but I should not have been laughing. It was fucking terrible.
He's laughing now.
Dude, you're like ear to ear smiling. Right?
I'm not. I'm laughing because I can't believe he told me this, and he was like, bro, this was so fucked up. He told me when he was like probably like 11, 12 years old, his older brother, he was kind of like affiliated with gangs, kind of not. He had like a gun. And there used to be crackheads who would smoke crack at night. There'd be no street lights.
That's what crackheads do.
So whenever they'd see like the crack pipe light up, they would shoot at the pipe lighting up, and they never knew if they hit it because it was pitch black. So they just and they would just try and hit the crackhead in the dark. They would just try and hit the crackhead in
It's murder.
That's worse than the spoon thing.
what's been thing.
So when I was younger, I didn't do this. But when I was trying to like get like fit in with people would tell me it was like, oh, I
Started
should
doing
go
crack.
do this. But there was a bunch of kids that was like, oh, this is a game that my dad used to play when he was younger. I'm like, once you hear it, it doesn't sound like a fucking game to me. They would drive by well, plastic spoons or metal spoons. Either or, I don't know. I think it was metal spoons. But they would drive by, if they see a black person, everyone in the car take their spoons, throw it at the person, and calls them the slur, the N-word.
Wow.
But if you miss, you have to get out and go get your spoon.
Oh, I've heard of that.
And I'm like,
growing up, yeah.
you're
That's a
telling me I
crazy
should
game.
go with you and do what? And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
That's crazy.
First of all,
that's crazy. I feel like that's.
I'm going to go home and do multiplication.
I thought you were saying you're gonna go home and do meth.
Why y'all wasting the spoons like that?
I could be like,
And how many spoons do you have for you to like not go back to get it?
That sounds expensive.
Yeah,
well, I mean, like, you're just
because
stealing
plastic
your-
spoons, I don't think they're flying that far.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're just stealing your mom's spoon. You don't give a fuck about, like, you're doing this shit and you're worried about money? No,
Were
they're
they white?
stealing. Yes, they were
Your
white.
friends, okay, that's why they didn't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Not all white people do that.
Just buy more spoons, mom. That's probably what how the conversation would go. But yeah, I think that's bad, but obviously not as bad as shooting at crackheads. But I don't know. I just think like the whole entire shit is
Allegedly.
allegedly. I mean, he told me
It's
that's
all allegedly.
yeah,
These stories aren't real. We just make them up.
fabricated.
Yeah.
We stretch
but,
the truth for your entertainment.
On that note, don't shoot at crackheads.
They're people.
They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
Because if they catch you, you know they have superpowers.
I'm gonna leave you with some words of wisdom. All right.
Let's hear it. Gather around, children.
I forgot what it was. But thanks for watching, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, subscribe. It would really help us out. Spread the word. You know, help us help you. Help us.
Exactly.
All right.
Please
Thanks for
listen.
watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Deuces.